Good morning, nerds. Good morning, nerds. You would think that it is 5 a.m. or something crazy. It's 8. It's 8, but I am tired. I did not sleep well. The perimenopause is doing its absolute favorite thing, which is not letting me sleep. I have been under the weather. Calvin actually had an ear infection. Unrelated. I feel like I gave him the ear infection, but I also feel a little bit unwell. So maybe it was a combination of me giving him an ear infection and also we caught something. So I didn't do any of the things I was supposed to do this weekend. I definitely didn't do my entryway. This is not easy to do one-handed. I dropped my toothpaste. Oh, okay. Dropped my toothpaste. Okay. I didn't do my entryway, didn't do any of that. That's going to have to wait until this weekend because I do need/want Mark's help. I just don't think I can put on the film. I've tried putting on window film by myself and it didn't work. How am I going to do? I threw my toothpaste off my toothbrush. Okay. Here's the thing. Let me get ready. Let's loop back in a couple moments. I'm going to brush my teeth. I'm not going to wash my face because I'm about to get really gross outside. And I'll get into my workout clothes and then... Right? Like, okay. Workout clothes. Oh, you can't see that. That didn't help you at all. Can you just believe I'm wearing pants? That didn't work. So, I need to go on my walk before... I accidentally hit the stop record button. Sorry. Okay, I need to go on my walk before it gets to like 90-something degrees. Potato, you gotta come inside. I gotta shut this door. Come on in, baby girl. Come on. Let's go inside. Come on. Don't be such a... Get her inside, Leroy. See if you can get her inside. Tell her she... Nope, that's you going outside. Come on, Potato. And... Good pets. Oh, I should check. Blackberry, are you out here? She's not. Leroy, go in. Oh, God. Whew, it touched me. All of the air touched me. Yikes. It's gonna be the least amount of fun. Wow, it's a terrible angle. Sorry, guys. Okay. I have to go for my outside walk because I'm still doing Heart 75. Because I'm sick. Absolute disaster. It's not good. I'm gonna put you on my stand so I can do this better. I'm still trying to do Heart 75. My outside and inside workouts have been, this is so much worse. I don't know what I'm doing, you guys. I just want to fill my water in some sort of way. Okay. I did gentle walks, just like super slow, super gentle walks. One outside, one inside. And it's not going to work. And my weight loss has entirely stalled. Like it's stalled. I am, for quite some time, I've been stuck at the same weight, but I am losing inches. Like I tape myself. Hold on. This sounds like I'm peeing, but I'm not. You guys can see that I'm not peeing, right? So I'm taping myself every Saturday, and those numbers look good. But I'm like stuck at 151 to 152 pounds. And so I've lost 6 pounds. Depending on the day, sometimes it's 5, sometimes it's 6. And so I need to figure out the next step. Element, it kicked up. I inhaled some salt powder. I'm sure that's fine. Okay. Then I have to do a whole house clean. I need to do a lot of laundry. I complain about not doing laundry and then I don't do laundry, but my laundry room still looks pretty good. I have to take it off of this now. Made some bad choices. My laundry room still looks pretty good. Let's look. Right? So, and then I have to go get my Sam's Club pickup because I meal planned for the week. I'll show you what my meal plans are. It's not exciting. And I will show you how much I spent on groceries. And I'm going to try to stick to that and then some like produce. And I've been binge watching a lot of financial things, and it's not that because I want to like aggressively pay down my predatory RV loan. And so I'm trying to be like, you know what? I need to budget. I need to stick to a budget. I need to track where my dollars go and then throw every penny at that RV, right? So I could pay it off and then go buy a new RV and repeat the cycle. And so I've been binge watching a lot of it. So I did budgeting over the weekend. I did meal planning over the weekend, and new half year, new half bath. If I got to half bath, it would kill me, but I could get to a new 3/4 of bath. That would be lovely. If I could ever get past this 152-pound mark. Maybe like a quick 36-hour fast. That usually helps with plateaus. But I want to eat. Okay, it's bad. It's bad. What is the weather already, you guys? Ugh. This is a slow lead into my vlog. It is Leroy, stop. Only 82 degrees right now. Yay. High of 98, which is crazy here especially for the humidity and everything. Feels like 86 because our humidity is 79 and the dew point is 75. And you know that humidity is going to just jump. So everybody shut up. I got to go outside for 45 minutes. Just kidding. Somebody threw up on my couch. So I will be cleaning the couch. Then I'm going to go outside for a walk. I don't know. But I wanted to include you guys because yuck. And I don't want to. So you guys get to be a part of it. I'm going to clean. Where's my upholstery cleaner? But at least my laundry room's good. I have no idea if those are clean or dirty. Which I hate. I hate it when they do that. Like, take it out of here because then I'll know for a fact that it doesn't need to go back into the wash. So when they wake up, I'll let them know. Okay. Ooh, that's close. I'm going to take care of this. I'm going to go for a white walk. I was telling you guys about our feral cat population. Jeez, the sun. Also, I don't know what's going on over there, but it is very loud. They're louding over there. This is one of the big spots I see a lot of the feral cats. Not my ferals, although that would be hilarious if you guys hid into those trees. That one in particular, I saw laying in the same spot so many times, just sleeping, that I was like, I promised myself, I was like, if I see it again, right there, I'm gonna see if it's dead. And I saw it right there, and I went to go step, and she looked at me like, back off. So I backed off. It's hot. And I'm almost halfway, but I'm not halfway. Okay, so I'm done. Let me see. I walked 46 minutes, 28 seconds, total distance 2 miles, 2.51 miles. My average pace 18 minutes and 29 seconds. And active calories 225. So, and my average heart rate was 128. My goal is 129. Because I'm trying to stay in the most optimal fat burning zone. And the upper end of that is 129. I did pretty good. We have to shower. Immediately. Like, I'm still pouring buckets. I will be for a while, but okay. Okay, showered. Yay me. It's too hot for makeup. We're doing mascara. I put on lotion on my face and I feel like that might be too much. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go first to Target because I have cleaning supplies and 2 gift cards that I need to use up. And we need to go to Sam's Club to pick up the order. And then we're going to come home and clean. Yes. Remember the dream I had where I was like an escort, kind of? And then I showed up to meet my guy and he was like mad at me for having chin hairs. That reminds me, do you guys have car tweezers? You know, because there's something magical about the car that just shames you like crazy. If you don't have car tweezers, get car tweezers. They will change your life and humble you. Okay, so here's the thing. I'll show you when we get there, but I have 2 Target gift cards. I bet they're $5 each. I also have like a Visa rebate card from Xfinity. Remember when I was cleaning out the pillow closet of doom and I was like, I found the booster thing that Xfinity said I had, and I swore I didn't have it, and I like yelled at them, and I pitched a big fit, and I was a Karen, and they charged me $120, and then it turns out I did have it. So I have a rebate for $120, and that is what we are going to use on this shopping trip, because I am going to be telling you, I'm going to pay down that debt. I'm going to pay off that RV. I'm going to buy a new one. I just know me. I'm nonsense. I hate this. So, okay. 2 cleaning supplies. What else do I need? I think I'm just here for cleaning supplies, to be honest. Also, I don't need hand soap. I know you guys are like, oh, you said you need hand soap. I don't actually need hand soap because... Why? Oh, we had some under the sink. What do I want? Okay, I think what I'm gonna go with is just Lysol all-purpose cleaner. Ooh, it's a value 2-pack for basically the same price. That's $4. That's, okay, hold on, sorry. That's $4 each. That's 7 for 2. 7 for 2. I have so much Windex. Like, I have so much Windex. But, oh, over here, what do I want? I want these. Are these the ones? Yes. I want these. I don't need to justify that to you. Okay, that's it for here. Now I'll show you what I really want. All right, I have a plan for this. This isn't exactly right, but I'm close. But we will spend $50 or more, get a $15 on household essentials. I don't know. But we will get, oh good, this size, it's small. We want this small one. Let's do 3. Oh, okay. So we're back to Windex. I know I said it, but I want this. I think one would work. I'll get 3. 2. 3. All right, stainless steel cleaner and polish. Because I feel like the wipes don't work as well. I genuinely feel like that's all I need from here. Oh, sorry. Let's fix this. Hold on. Am I better? I'm not worse. Okay, that's all I need. Like, I'm not gonna go looking for excuses to buy stuff, right? So let's go check it out. Also, I found like 10 $5 Starbucks gift cards. I bought them like years ago. I had a good reason. I think it was like to hand out for Christmas gifts. I don't know what's happening. Found them, never used them, so that's in my wallet, so I could get a Starbucks and spend 2 years ago Beth's money. We'll see. Whew. God, that got me. Okay, so it didn't take my rebate card. They didn't take my rebate card. She said that Target, oh, I'm eating my own hair. Ugh. Oh, I'm gonna throw up. Okay. She said that Target's weird about it and they have a hard time taking most rebate cards, so okay. But my gift cards were $10 and $5, and I didn't hit the $50, it was $41 and some change. I didn't hit the $50 for an extra $5, that's fine. So in all, on my debit card, I paid like $35. Something like that, $29. I am not good at this, am I? Okay. Also, I skipped the Starbucks because I don't need it. I'll save it for a special occasion. All right, Sam's Club. Okay, I checked because I cared. I paid $26.95 on my debit card for the cleaning supplies. Just so you know. Danger zone. A third of a tank? That's crazy. Zoom out. Okay, so we have to stop. I hit the stupid record button again. So we have to stop and get gas, which is fine. I don't know. Okay, so have you guys heard the concept? Of course you have, but it is like you are basically a composite of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Like, you kind of, what you surround yourself with is what you get. And I really genuinely believe that. And I feel like, first of all, if you spend a lot of time with me, you're welcome for the absolutely deserved but probably unhinged level of self-confidence. I'm amazing. You're amazing. And I love that for us. But if I start binging really toxic things on social media, I start feeling really toxic and I start feeling negative and gross and all of those things. And I hate that. So I'm trying to be really intentional about what I binge watch. I'm not going to stop binging. Like, YouTube is my life. I love watching it. So I'm being more intentional and honestly following the people who are like talking about the crazy amount of debt they're in or the crazy amount of savings that they have, like being very focused on finances. I love the idea of, I go in and out of this, right? It probably has nothing to do with the fact that I don't have ADHD, but I go through very shoppy phases and I go through very like, ooh, cool. I love budgeting. This is really fun for me. And so now it's a blend right now. I'm like, we should really lock down on our finances. And also I need to try Pro's hair care. I've seen the ad too many times. Let's see if it works for my hair. It's toxic. So, what? Oh, yeah. Okay. So I'm like in a weird financy, like, ooh, let's do that. Not because I'm struggling, but because it's a new obsession of mine, which I enjoy. So like, I don't want you guys to be like, oh no, Beth needs help and send me super chats. Don't do that. I don't need that. Don't do that. So one of the things that I want to say, I have 2 personal credit card and then a business credit card because it made me feel very official and stuff like that. I have an Amazon linked one where I get the Amazon credit backs, right? And I have a Sam's Club one that I share with my husband. And something that we do, like I did today, I did my grocery shop. I think it was like $300. I'll have to double check. I did my grocery shop and paid for it on my credit card and then immediately paid $300 towards my credit card so that it's like using a debit card, but I get cash back. I get money back at a store that I'm going to use. And for the Sam's Club one, I like to hoard it for unexpected times. Like when my uncle passed and we had to buy plane tickets and rent a car and get funeral outfits, and I bought new suitcases because it turns out if you have a suitcase that's designed for a 3-year-old, it doesn't really function well for a 14-year-old. And so we spent, right? So then I had back money, like I have my credit cash. So our next grocery shop, I paid with that. So I like to hold it. My Amazon one, I like to hold those dollars for Christmas presents. And also the same thing, like you can get most of your household needs and everything like that off of Amazon. If you've been hoarding up your points, there you go. Like, it's a little safety net that's free. It's not free. If you're terrible with credit card, do not do that. You will get yourself into so much pain, so much more pain than there is pleasure, more benefit. Like credit cards are BDSM, but like can get a little bit worse than that. There's definitely pain there. Why? That was a weird spiral. I wish I had slept better last night. Maybe I'd be more coherent. We all know that's not true. Okay, still waiting for my gas. Endless waiting. All right, you guys can skip this part because editing and me not filming every moment are real things for you. I'm going to go ahead and keep living my life in line for gas. Okay, while I wait for it to pump, I want to tell you 2 facts. One, our gas is currently like $2.70 a gallon, and that is amazing for most of the country. Okay, so it is currently 90. Feels like 99, it says. No, wait, that's the high. Feels like 96. We have, ooh, the humidity went down. It's only 67% humid. The dew point is 78. Gross. It is 10:27 in the morning. Gross. Okay, so luckily today, since I'm doing a whole house clean, that doesn't angle down. this has to go back in my house. So that's nice. Otherwise, this is where the groceries will go. Okay, so I'm waiting for my groceries, and it's like go in, park, but we got blocked in by a fire truck. I'm gonna call the fire marshal. It's weird, right? Why wouldn't they park over there? Like reasonable, crazy people. And then, yeah, you have to walk in the 90 degrees, but like, you're a fireman. You're used to heat. That's my trash. Sorry. You have a good one. You as well. All right, groceries in. So honestly, I bought 3 gallons of milk, 1 less than usual. Chicken breasts, bacon, sausage. We're going to like meal prep with this situation. They didn't have my colorful bell peppers, but we're going to do bell peppers because that's what my kids eat. Steaks was going to be tonight, but probably not. Yogurt proteins, oranges. These, my husband likes them, okay? We did the mini deep dish pizzas, and that's because my kids stopped liking any pizza that I can get delivered, but they still kind of want pizza. And so like I'll order like $1 million worth of pizza from Papa John's, and then they just don't want to eat it. So that's going to be our option. Applesauce, these, and then 2 cans, 2 packages of LaCroix. But I also decided to order, I accidentally left my soda stream in the RV. And I'm not getting that back for a while. So it was on sale on Amazon. So I got another soda stream. That way, that's fine. We can keep 1 in the RV, 1 in the house. And so once my kids, because my kids will go through that soda water so freaking fast. And that way I'm not getting like 4 things of soda water. We get 2, and if they go through it, they have to spurt their own water after that. Sammy doesn't drink carbonated water. Sonia doesn't like the flavor of the added flavors we can put in. So we'll see how it goes. I know Calvin will drink it. I will drink it when I'm not doing Hard 75, because apparently carbonated water is against the rules. Kind of like driving while vlogging. The end. Okay, so I'm annoyed at myself. I was like, okay, I'll go through the car wash. It was going to be private. I was going to let you know. She's spraying. That's cute. Smiley face. Okay, so I was like, I'll just go through the car wash because we pay the flat fee for unlimited because it was my husband's choice. And I pull up, and so I'm not committed, right? There's no real backing out and leaving. Our membership had expired, so I had to pay for this car wash, and that really hurt my feelings. I didn't even need a car wash. I was just doing it to get my money's worth. Poop buckets. Okay, one more question. Does anybody else get like crazy levels of anxiety when you're at the end of the car wash, but there's a car behind you, and so you're waiting for the light to turn to green to know that you can put it back into drive and pull out, but they're also coming through the car wash? So like, what if you don't do it in time? You hesitate for a moment and then they collide behind you. That anxiety, does anybody else have that? Just me? Okay, so because it's so hot outside, that's why I can totally leave my AC set at 76. Last night I was feeling, so I dropped it down to 74 so I could sleep better. And I know that sounds crazy, but once you get like acclimated to bonkers Georgia heats, you can do that. It's just not difficult. Okay, so my kids put the groceries away because that's what I asked them to do. I don't really have a good way of going into that story. Windex, Clorox. Yes, my house is a mess. Leave me alone. Oh, and actually camera stand so I can do this. So I bought 3 of each, correct? Correct. Hold on. Pardon me. Okay, so I bought 3 of each. This is always hard because I hit the bottom of this onto everything. Sorry. And I have 3 bathrooms downstairs. I have 1 upstairs, but we do not speak of it. So here's what I'm going to do. I told you I'd run you into something. We're going to try some maize welling. I did this previously, but I don't know that we knew each other yet. I think this was pre-YouTube, but I was trying things. And one of the things was picking up all this laundry and putting it back in the hamper. Oh my God. I do have a goal while I am cleaning my house today. I will do 3 loads of laundry to completion. So we'll see. So I was listening or reading or saw, it doesn't matter. Somehow it entered my knowledge base to adjust the atmosphere to what your needs actually are. Apparently my needs are coughing. So, one thing I'm going to may as well, or as I go, while I brush my teeth, this is what that looks like. I'm going to try to tidy my counter space, which I didn't do earlier today because I'm a liar. So, I just put the things. Sure, more or less perfect, right? That took 12 seconds. And I only brushed my teeth for 12 seconds, so that works. But I'm going to keep these under my sink. That's why I wanted a narrow one. That's why I want this. Yes, I could keep kind of a roll of paper towels and sprays under there, but I want it to be as wildly convenient as possible to where, like, if I'm in here and I'm like, ew, the mirror looks a little gross, may as well wipe it down real quick. And then once a day, hopefully once a day, I will be like, oh, you know what? Since I'm in the bathroom, like, I don't know why I'd be in the bathroom. I don't do any bathroom activities. I hate starting these. I hate starting these. Like, why do you have to dig in the depths of its, like, belly button and pull out? And you always pull out too many. I don't want this many. I just want the one. Tuck back in. But I could, may as well, wipe down my countertops. Oh, it was a piece of lint. I thought it was a bug. It was just a piece of lint. Gross. And it's not, we're not perfecting over here. We're just kind of wiping down. And then maybe if I wasn't overwhelmed by the idea of like doing a crazy, exhausting whole house clean, because I did a little bit, maybe I would clean my bathroom more often. I bought the other two in hopes that maybe my kids would do it. I did deep clean the twins / guest bathroom. Let's put this away. Oh. We're going to throw this out. It's an ear sprayer. Because there's water in that. You know how earwax is genetic? If you didn't, earwax is genetic. Like, people who have a butt ton of earwax, it's just their genes. It has nothing to do with, like, anything else. Calvin's an earwaxer. My kids are earwaxers. I'm not. I'm like a dusty, dry ear person. Really wanted to say the word moist there, but I couldn't fit it in. So, and so sometimes I will just irrigate his ears instead of any Q-tip thing. And once I did it, and he got a massive ear infection, actually in both ears, but then he also had influenza and strep. And I had influenza, but I felt fine. So I was like, okay, it was just illness related. So I irrigated his ears, and he woke up not that night, but the next day with an ear infection. So I think it's me. So I'm not going to do it. If for some reason we need it, I will get a professional to do it. Hopefully we don't need it, but I learned my lesson. I feel like I did it to him. I hate it so much. I'm hoping that maybe I did it. Maybe it was another coincidence. That would be wild. And that he's also ill, because I was pretty under the weather all weekend. And bless you, Leroy. But I don't think so. I think I infected his ears. So let's see how this is coming along. Okay, I didn't want to turn around because, like, what if somebody was going to the bathroom? Still pretty decent. I will. Somebody said said I had expensive shampoos. Is this the expensive brand shampoos? Well, that's a body wash. That's also a body, they're both body washes. Or is it my Aussie bulk from Bethel? Which one is it, you guys? Because those body washes were a gift from my friend who gives themed gifts. If you go to her birthday, you're getting a themed gift package. I'm winded. All right. Ew, I could definitely wipe out this sink. I have already tasked the girls with emptying out all the litter boxes. I'm not going to push the issue. For some reason, I was like, at least I already started this one. I didn't. And I took it off my stand. Hold on. Come on, belly button. Dig. Okay, I have to put you down. What if I put you down right here? And then you guys wobble, wobble, wobble. Okay. Come on. Like, oh, I got it. I got it. Okay. So we have a little bit. Let me flip you around and tip you down. See, not terrible, but there's definitely some. Why is it blue? What did we use that was blue? Sorry, I started watching what I was doing and not watching what you guys could see. So into the trash. Good enough for government work. Oh, I shouldn't have trashed it because I can wipe off that toothpaste. And yes, I will talk to them about this. But honestly, stacking chores is not the time to do it. You'll have angry little ones. Okay, so we will put these two things under. Oh, we could stand to organize under here, I tell you what. That doesn't feel like a Today Beth thing. And then the last one's going to go into Calvin's bathroom, which I know is horrifying. Speaking of horrifying, entryway. I wish I had done the entryway. I was not, you know what? Sometimes you just get to be sick. Okay. So we ran our errands for today. I need to do 3 loads of dishes, laundry, probably dishes, but I need to do stuff. And then I have to go do a whole house clean. Just kidding. I don't have coffee filters. I can't make coffee. I have to go back out. I have to go back out into the wild. This is so stupid. Trying to avoid my daughter. I started making part of a pot of coffee because I was like, you'll have a little bit of coffee. You'll cobble together this video. Then you'll clean the whole house. I might let this derail my whole day. It could be fun, right? Like, what if we just spiral instead of productivity? I love me a good spiral. Okay, that's what we have to do. We got to get my purse. I don't know where my purse is. Oh, it's on the counter. Okay. I will get ready. I'm going to drink a little bit of water because I need to drink water. I definitely have to clean. The feeling of betrayal I have for everything and everyone of all the time. I'm going to blame my husband because I feel like that. I'm going to blame Kesha. Kesha, Moana, Polka Dot. Did you or did you not know that I was out? Get your tongue back in your mouth. Did you know that I was out of coffee filters and you just refused to let me know? The betrayal. Also, you threw up on my couch. That reminds me I have to clean it because I sprayed it down and then I put pillows on it so they wouldn't lick it so that I can get my actual vacuumy thingy. Today's getting really nice. Okay, we're back at Sam's, and that made me want to pull up how much my last order was to tell you guys. Let's see. Account. Purchase history. $261. And so what we're going to do is I bought my proteins, and we are going to just have grilled proteins, chicken, pork, steak. And then on Friday, I think my kids are going to have the mini pizzas. We are going to have, I have a cucumber I need to use up. We have the green bell peppers, and I have broccoli in my fridge, so that's going to be their green. They're going to have either some sliced apples or orange with it, or applesauce if the apples are gone, and that will be their fruit. And then I will probably make rice a few times, or plain pasta. Sammy likes pasta with salt. That's it. There's nothing else involved. And so that is what we're going to eat. That's basically our wheelhouse. That's what my kids eat. So back at Sam's Club, I did tell Sammy I was going to pick up some lemonade for her, or orange juice, and the filters, because I'm going to buy my filters in bulk. Okay, let's do this. We can do this. Oh, one last thing. I don't know why I'm doing this with you guys. I don't know why I feel so compelled to tell you about my weather. However, I do obsessively. It is 11:36. It is 94 degrees. Feels like 99. Oh, that's fun. And our humidity is only 58. Oh, that's awesome. But the dew point is 77. All right, let's go do this. Basically Costco. I don't know why everybody fights about Sam's Club Costco situation. It's basically the same. Where do we think coffee filters would be? Like, if you were a coffee filter, where would you go? I would say near coffee, but I've not found things. Oh my God. This is the scariest thing that's ever happened to me. I'm gonna have to take the day off now. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Strawberry or regular? Okay, so they had Applewood smoked bacon. They haven't had that in 7-8 months, and I have a hard time eating hickory smoked bacon. It gives me headaches, so I bought 3. We're gonna be way over budget. I bought 3. Bacon does really well frozen and then unfreezing and cooking. It does phenomenally, so I don't have a problem with that. But I had one of those panic moments where I was like, get it now, or we will never see it again. So I am really glad that I ran out of coffee filters. Okay, speaking of, I feel like I'm close. I'm with all the, like, the paper goods and the plates and such. Coffee's on the other side, so if it's not here, it's there. Yes, please, coffee filters. Like, why would they?
Go to the next aisle, and you see those green boxes?
I see him. I see him. I love you. This is the best day of my life.
Yep.
Thank you. You as well. I did not know that was recorded. In everyday interactions, I'm very mean to people. Oh, there's a gentleman. I'm not going to film him. He doesn't look like somebody who wants to be a YouTube sensation. But I love them. Okay. 400 filters. We're buying 2. Oh, this might be a 2-hander. Nope, they're this size. Okay. All right, let's get my phone, scan these 2 bad mamma jammas in, and leave before I get tempted by anything else. What is happening? Why is it doing that to me? If I sneeze again, we'll know that my allergies are to thinking I'm going to get arrested. I'm allergic to it. Okay, hold on. Cart. Not impressive. Check out. It's 103 and 3. Confirm. Okay, if I press it now, no, hold on, we'll wait, just in case. Like, what if something comes up? I'm gonna try really hard not to look. Okay, hold on. There was one last thing that I wanted to get, and that was beef sticks. My husband likes them, I like them. And I had forgotten to add them to my cart. Not these beef sticks. Let's see if they even carry them. Okay, I totally don't see them. Also, something that I avoid when I do keto is things like this. Keto clusters where they're like technically keto because they game the system a little bit, but all I find it does is that it makes you wish you had more sweet stuff, and it makes it harder to stay the course, right? Like if you were trying to fake something, like fake pasta, or like, oh, if you put this cauliflower down, you can make a pizza. Like, stop it. It just makes you sad. So I avoid things like that. I eat unhealthy amounts of beef jerky. So much beef jerky, and I love it so much. Okay, I can't find those beef sticks, so we are checking out. 7 things on our cart, $103. I was just reminded, when I was complaining about being boxed in by the fire department, it wasn't an emergency. They were here for lunch. A lot of people come here for lunch. Probably just the cafeteria. Like, it's not like they're buying whole rotisseries, which is a really good price. They're like $4. Should have bought a rotisserie chicken for today, but we're not going back in there. We're just gonna get through this line, go make our coffee at home. Okay, we're back in the car. We had to pull up the Sam's Club thing. I paid, okay, count, what was it? I said in club, $106.88. Not 103, taxes. $106.88. So now we're gonna go back in. We're gonna pay $106.88 on the card. I'm just gonna round it up to 107. So we're just going to drop that payment now. And that way, it's like I paid with my debit card, but I didn't. I'm so sweaty. Okay, that part's done. I recently tried to plug you in to my car charger. I have about like $100 of Sam's Club cash because I recently used it for, I can't remember. I used it up though. So working back on that. Okay, you guys, there is absolutely no way. There's no way. Look at this, see? They're making a Starbucks. That's gotta be a Starbucks. That's a Starbucks, right? What else could it possibly be? It's like, that's a Starbucks. Everyone knows it. It has to be. Hold on. Hey, is that a Starbucks?
Yeah?
Is that going to be a Starbucks?
I ain't sure.
Dang
I
it!
don't know what the hell it is, to be honest with you.
It better be. You pitch a fit. Stop working. If it's not a Starbucks, we go on strike. Thank you. He knows. He just doesn't want to tell me. Sweetest. I love people in the South. They're so sweet. It's adorable. Okay, we're finally home. I finally got my coffee brewing, and I am going to have some coffee, cobble this together, and clean my house because it needs to be done. Boo. I love you. Bye.